Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here and welcome back to episode 2 in our Dutch campaign. The first episode we only talked about the game and we did not pass, but that's gonna change, I promise. Because in this game we will start playing, in this episode I mean. We are still of course at the early access, the game can still change. I think the first 8 episodes will be on this patch and then there will be also more episodes coming in another pre-release patch. So let's find out, see how that goes. We have done the setup, we still need to get our rivals, and it's time to see what we are going to do with this, with our locations, and how we are going to make use of them. So at now, we have Brussels as our capital, and that is good, because we have a huge amount of population over here, where we have 100% control over. And because we have 100% control, we don't lose base tax. We have the full base tax that we will then tax from our estates. Which is still a very low amount, as you can see. We only make 1 out of 3.6, because we cannot tax our estates more. But the thing is, there are buildings you can build that are only for your capital. And the royal court, for example, is giving 10% crown power. And my cabinet will be better. I want to build the royal court. But if I change my capital later in the game to Antwerpen, the building will be destroyed and I have to build it again. So what I will do is just change my capital towards Antwerpen, so that we have fixed that problem. So how do you do this? We click on our move capital and it says that it's costing 186 ducats. And the game crashed. Yeah, the game is still not very stable. I will be right back. And I am back, guys. I had to do everything again, but now I made a save file. So I don't have to do it again. But yeah, I want to make the capital over here, because of the things I said. And there, for that one, we need money. I think that we can start... Oh yeah, one more thing. When we form a new country, you can see that the Netherlands is a tier 2 country. And this is what is considered part of the Netherlands, the highlighted area. And we need to own how much locations? 28 locations in these areas. Then we can farm it. And then we have special Dutch advances, like the platoon fire, trading hub, or a fortified border. So that is the goal. Okay, I think we're gonna unpause the game. No, I need to do the things I did with my diplomats, and that was go to Flanders. Said I want to give them market preference and get the alliance with... Can we still get it? Luxembourg, yes. And with Münster. There we go. Are you happy with me, Limburg? What am I going to improve relations with you? Let's improve relations. And let's use my other diplomat maybe to curry favors, but we'll do that soon. Oh yeah, and my heir is gonna get admin education. There we go. Okay, let's go, guys. Did I set my trade? No. Automatic trade, please. Let's skip 1 month and see what happens. So we have to do a couple of things. Okay, Liège is now making us their rival. We're now in the next month. I guess I will rival them back, and I guess I cannot rival anyone else. So let's just rival the Hanseatic League. Okay. We are making money, that's good. Let's take a look at our trades over here. We will tell the game that they can automate all our trade capacity. And at the moment we are sending some saffron from the Brugge market to Bordeaux. And gems are coming from the Prague market to Brugge next month. This is a new trade route. And this one as well, for the beeswax. We do have some beeswax ourselves. When we take a look at what the game is suggesting for our profits, it's saying, hey, you should really do the Bordeaux to Brugge saffron. Well, that's what we are doing right now. So that's a good trade route. It's also saying maybe you should get some silver and some gold from Prague. So maybe we should do those instead of these two. And I think I will. I'm going to do these automatically. We also need gold and silver to mint. So That is another reason why we need this. You can see now that we are only in the Brugge market. It's only the only market that is listing in the outliner. And we can exactly see what we need for our pops and our buildings. So you see that we need 1.37 silver in this market for our needs. And we need all these things. So we need a huge amount of stuff to get all our pop needs going. So why don't we assign one trade capacity to silver and one trade capacity to gold? There we go. Let's see if they are going to perform. Because the Prague market, which is over here. Oh. And we take a look at countries. We have no power here. The only one who is having power in Prague is Bohemia. So if Bohemia is exporting their gold, then we don't have any access to their gold. Because we are not having any power. We take a look at the Brugge market. Then we see that Flanders is first with 28 trade advantage. Holland is second with 14. And we are third with only 9. So we really want to become stronger. Or we're going to make our own market. And that is what I will do as well. I'm going to make my own market in Antwerpen. I want to make this my capital and my trade center for my future Dutch nation. That's costing money. So now I need to choose, am I going to build markets first to make more money, or do I just not do anything until I can change my capital? This number is based on your income, so you can cheese the game by lowering your income 1 month, wait for the next monthly tick, and then it's cheaper to move your capital, and that's what I will do. I guess for now we are going to build some more marketplaces. We need to make more money, so these are all the buildings in the game. It's a huge amount. Not going to talk about all of them, this is not a lecture. But the marketplace is the best one to get trade capacity. As you can see, we get 1 per building. We can only build those in our towns. At the start of the game, we have 4 towns. Let's start building them up where we can and when we get the money, so that we can make more trade income. Now, let's keep playing. Just have to wait for each month to continue. I cannot go to war because we cannot fabricate a claim. I will show it to you here. If I want to attack Holland, then we need 20 spy network, and then we could maybe make a claim. But for now we have no CB and it's costing 63 stability. So that is really not worth it. And there is no good CB we can make here that allows us to take land. So the only way to get a CB on these countries for us is by the parliament, and the parliament will start in 2 years. So in 2 years we might go to war, but not earlier. So in the meantime we increase our control in Brabant. Let's see if it goes up even. Yeah, it's still going up. Okay, we have a bit more money. Can I build another market? No, market is 43, so we have to wait a bit. It is not only giving us trade capacity, but also trade advantage in the market. And there we go. That is the first thing that always happens. The 100 Years' War. And this is going to take a long time. England and France will now go to war, and we see this pop up, the 100 Years' War situation. And you can see that it is the red ones versus the blue ones. Flanders is not in it, I think. And there are some end requirements over here. And we cannot really do anything about it. We cannot really join this unless we get an alliance with England. But I think that is very far away. Yeah, we are very weak. I could improve my opinion with England. Maybe I should do that actually. I spent my last diplomat on improving my relations with England. Okay. Now you can see the buildings built on the map over here. They are building some ships, but since I only have 1 wharf, because I have only 1 coastal location, it's not really helping me to build 1 or 2 ships at this point. Get a very low amount of sailors. Okay, the control is not increasing anymore, so we will go to the next state or province. Let's go to Antwerpen. and increase the control over there. At the moment we have 24 crown power, 24%, which is not that much. Get some small penalties, and the trade income is always the same. If you have 100 crown power, you get all the trade income. Now we only get 24%, so that is why crown power is very important. And we get that by increasing control. Okay, we have now built a couple of marketplaces, and we already had some available burgers. So they are now gonna work in this, in the marketplace. Take a look at our trading. Are we getting our gold and silver from Prague? Yes. So apparently... they say that we get no access, but I think we do. So the game is lying. We are trading 1 trade capacity, which is giving us 0.63. And we are getting it, so... can I increase this? No. The other trade routes are also pretty good. We are exporting some of our cloth to London. Well, it's not my cloth. It can also be the cloth from Flanders. But I have, at the moment, access to this cloth. When Flanders is going to export this, then I don't. Because they have higher trade advantage in the market. But all these trade routes are making a good amount of money. And there is nothing with a higher per trade capacity. So I will leave these for now. I think these are good trade routes. Are we having enough gold? For now we do. I am importing gold and I'm exporting it to Paris. That's interesting. Well, I guess for now that's fine. Let's just keep it how it is. We make 36, but we only get 24% of that income. At the moment. I want to keep building up marketplaces right now. So that I will go higher in the list of priority. And let's see, in Brussels we have some spare people, but Antwerp will become a capital. So let's just keep building all our marketplaces over there. And try to find our way higher in this list. Maybe we can get close to Flanders. Okay, we have an event. Excellent diplomacy. Estate satisfaction equilibrium goes higher. Or we get reputation. Let's make our estates a bit happier, I guess. We already have some uprising. The adel, the nobility. That is also because they are, I think, not very happy at the moment. Also, when your estates are making money, they will try to build their own buildings. That's also happening. Yeah, we're still increasing our control, good. So yeah, when we make our capital over here in Antwerp, we need to build roads from Antwerp to our country. Luckily we have some roads already. They are very expensive. I will show it to you. If I build a road from here to Turnhout, it's costing 73 ducats for only one tiny road. Really expensive. Okay, let's build more marketplaces. One in Brussels. How's the trade going? Looking good. Oh my, the cloth is giving us so much per trade capacity, it's insane. Oh yeah. Looking good. Very rich trade routes out of my Brugge market. It's the only market I can access. And now the more of these buildings I make, the more burghers will become in, will be there in my empire. And the more burghers we have, the more power they get. Hopefully we can stop this. Otherwise we have to do a quick fight here. They have very low pop needs. Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, did I make Walloon accepted? No. Let's make Walloon accepted. Just like we did in the previous one. I'm gonna make a quick save before the game crashes again. There we go. Done and done. So yeah, there's no way to have your control spread automatically. So if this is having the maximum control possible, that it automatically goes to another province. That would be a nice thing to have, because now I need to look at this number. Oh, it's not going up anymore that much, so we are now at the limit, and then I have to click, and then we go to the next one. So you have to monitor it yourself. Alright, and more markets. Always more markets. Let's do Den Bosch. The next one we'll go into Leuven again. And since I have selected all my locations to be in the Brugge market for now, all the trade capacity and trade advantage will go to this market. So eventually we will be the leader, hopefully. We're already making 15 gold. 11 from trade. Not that much. Yeah, let's build one over there. The control in Kempeland is very low, because it's further away from my capital and there are no roads going there. And it's not coastal. But we are still increasing it a little bit. Do we already have more levies? Yeah, now we have 9,000 levies, which is a huge amount, really. What's this? Oh, we have built the marketplace in Den Bosch, but we don't yet have the burgers. Luckily, this is a very populated town, and this number, minus 154, will soon change. A lot of people will promote. Okay, we have done our first advance. We can have a little bit more clerics in our towns and cities, and they have more literacy. Now, what are we going to do next? So this is the only thing we can do. This part. Is there anything we like to have? More burgers possibilities? Yeah, that's good. Diplomats is good. Culture tradition is okay. Construction, more RGO size. We don't need that yet. There's not a lot of things I want to click there, and that's the only thing we can click on right now. So, ooh. What do I want the most? I want to get this when the institutions are happening. Let's start with guilds, I guess. And then this one. And also the diplomats, that's nice as well to have. We now make 0 diplomats because we are not spending money on it. If I would attack Holland, would they help me? No. But I can curry favors with them and then they will help. I would love to take Holland first, because then I have more coastline. Maybe I want to spend a little bit of money over here to make 0.1 diplomats. It's gonna cost me 1.8. Yeah. And let's keep making marketplace. Do we have spare people in Brussels? We have a little bit of burgers left, so let's build a marketplace there. And we are almost at our maximum legitimacy. And you will see next month that my income will go up, because we are done spending money on legitimacy. See? Look, when we are over here, it doesn't cost me anything anymore, because we are at 100, so. And also my my cabinet member helps, reducing those costs. So now we make 20 a month, which is okay. Not bad at all for the start of the game. But yeah, these needs are horrible. The adel are demanding privileges. The nobility, what do they want? The peasants, do they want to piss off the peasants? Or they lose even more estate satisfaction. Uh-oh. Let's make the adel angry. We will most likely have our uprising. It is what it is. Okay, another marketplace built. We finally have our government reforms coming in soon, giving us a bit more crown power and more food. We did not talk about food at all yet. I have a guide video of food, so check the guide videos out on the channel. They are very helpful. And we're not increasing control anymore. So we have done everything we can for control. For now. So let's just start developing. And I will develop Antwerpen. Because Antwerpen will become my capital. And this is your development stats. We have 31 development over here. And the burghers also have a privilege. I will give it soon so that we get more development. And you can see the bonuses here. That development is giving more buildings, more possible buildings, more migration so the town grows quicker. Proximity cost goes down. More market attraction. So if I build my market over here, there's more range. So really important stats. And you want to have your development up. So I like to put this one on development after I've done all the control stuff for a bit. Yeah. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, this is the welcome screen, by the way. For all tips and tricks. I know all these things already. I'm going to click this away. But when you're new, take a look at these things. They are really helpful. We have Margaretha Reinhardtsdochter, who is now 16 years old. It's our ruler's daughter and courtier in the Duchy of Brabant. We are throwing her a party and then she can go to work. Let's take a look at this character. So this is one of our daughters, who is actually not bad. She's part of the crown. If we can have her a function in our country, we also get more crown power. We could make a marriage, but there is at the moment no one, apparently. We can also make her part of the cabinet. It will cost me some legitimacy, but we can just buy this up, and we would get crown power for a very long time. But are these stats justifiable for a cabinet position? I don't think so. We can also have her take the vows. She will join the clergy. Or she can marry a noble. We only have Kapitein Karel van Egmond over here. I would love to marry you out, but why is there no one to accept? Maybe I have to wait 1 month. Oh, I already know. We need a diplomat, guys. So if we have one diplomat, we can marry our daughter. The game doesn't tell you. That is what I have from my experience. I played this game 250 hours. On this point. Alright. Yeah, now the question is, do we just keep making money and change our capital so that we can start building the capitable buildings? I think I want to. How are we doing on trade? Okay, we are second. I'm going to make my own market anyway. You know what? I think I'm going to keep the money for now. And change my capital. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. Then we'll spread our proximity from Antwerpen. Easy into the sea tile, the Schelde estuary. Because of the harbor capacity. Will help for Holland as well. Most likely that will be my first war, if they don't have any big allies, of course. We have Luxembourg, Limburg is in my faction, and Munster. So let's get some money coming in. Are we still trading everything? Yeah, except for this one, I think. Yeah. The gold is no longer getting towards us, guys. We want to trade 0.6, but we're only trading 0.2. So let's lower the trade capacity. A little bit lower, because that's a waste of trade capacity. We have 11.7 now. Silver is still coming in, right? Yes. Whoa, these trade men. So look at this amount of money. So much. We're also getting paper from Brugge to London. Yeah, but that's fine. I guess we need paper for a lot of things. We have a lower list of things we need except for our pop needs. But we cannot do everything at once. Everything is costing money, so let's first change our capital before we build up a industry. So what is happening now? We are not having our gold, so we are having inefficient minting. There's not enough gold in the Brugge market. And if there is, then maybe Flanders takes it first, because they have the highest trade capacity. And that makes it that I cannot take the full minting income. It's not saying it over here at all, I think. So we need a little bit of gold and silver. As you can see at the low part here in the Brugge market. And apparently we don't have access to it because Flanders goes first and we cannot take it from Prague anymore because Bohemia is doing other stuff with their gold that they control. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna wait 1 more month and then I am going to lower all my incomes to cheat the game. And I will change my capital to Antwerpen. Okay. Right now, if I want to change my capital, move capital, it's gonna cost me 385 ducats. But since that is based on income, we are not gonna trade one for 1 month. And then it should be very cheap. Yeah, let's see. Or did they fix it? They should not make it like this. This is very cheating, right? Here. How much is it now to change my capital? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's cheating. I mean, come on. Why? We cannot change it. We have no books, guys. So never mind. I forgot about that. We need books to change our capital. And books are only made with 1 building, and that is the Scriptorium, where the clergy work. Is there a way to import books to the Brugge market? Goods. Let's look for books. But we need 0.44. Is there anyone with books? Almost nothing. Only in Tunis, this one and this one. I mean, I can put them in. But I have to make some scriptoriums. You can also just do it like this, like books. Boom. That's the only building that makes books. We are building one already. Why is that? Because my estate is building a scriptorium in Den Bosch. The burghers are building it, I think. Are these the burghers building this? Really? Oh well. Yeah. Let's start building books everywhere and wait until these books are built. And in the meantime, we will let the game automatically trade again and we will take all the income again. It is what it is, guys. I wish the game would show this before you are going to do all of this, but nope. Also, we have a diplomat again, because we are spending money on it. Now we can marry our daughter. What are we gonna marry? We could get a union. Some of these. The thing is, do I want a union with Namur? If we have a union with 3 nations, then I need to have so much more power than the other 2 nations, based on the great power score, that I can change laws. If Limburg has more power score, then I cannot change laws because I have lower power. And if they vote against something, then they win, because there are only 2 people voting. So as long as I stay higher, with more power, I can do whatever I want with this union. If I add a 2nd or 3rd country to it, and the other countries are against the policies, then I cannot change anything. So I don't want this region to be married, I think. I just want to conquer it. Maybe I should go to Denmark or something. Take a look here. Otto, 29 years old. we will get some prestige. And he's in the first in line of the throne. So my daughter will be the queen of Denmark. I like that. There you go. Nice way to spend your money, I guess. Yeah, we could even claim the throne on Denmark immediately, guys. And how strong are you? Yeah, not gonna happen. They are a little bit stronger and we have no navy, so we cannot even get there. We have a new outbreak. Measles. This is not good. No, it's not. Disease affecting our country. Oh, yeah, the measles are over here. The minor measles outbreak of Lingen of 1339. But there's not a lot we can do about it. There is some smallpox in Shangli, and there is typhus in Asia. Ooh. Soon something else will happen, guys. This thing. Well, this video is 31 minutes of length, so we have to wait for the scriptoriums, then we change our capital. And for now, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, give a comment in the comment section. It really helps for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy what I'm doing, maybe become a YouTube member or a Patreon. You will find the link soon in the end screen. For now, thank you all so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.